Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. We're live. 5 alive.
We are alive in the house, Tim. Alive back in our house after a pretty crazy away weekend last weekend.
Back in the fun zone, James. Back in the fun zone.
Back in the fun zone. Back in the Sens Coliseum, as it were. Right, ready to see some gladiator action between our Ottawa Senators and the Central York Junior Panthers.
So I understand we'll be on the prowl today.
They will be on the
looking
prowl.
for a win as
because I heard they got shot down by the Shooting Stars of EO last
coming
night,
off
right?
of a loss last night, so they'll be looking to rebound from that. And of course, our first meeting this season, we came away with a uninspiring 6-3 loss as the girls didn't start on time. So
they had a couple of bad bounces in that game too. I remember.
They did. The second half of the game was excellent.
Exactly. Well, the Central York team has a lot of good players, a lot of D1 commits, right? So
they do have a few.
It's a good challenge for them right now.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they actually got here safely because they were driving up yesterday during that crazy blizzard, right? So it must have been a little dicey at times. Thankfully, they're on a bus.
Yeah,
so
that blizzard was real squallish, I tell you. It was,
exactly. All right, so here we go.
Yeah, the officials are telling them to go ahead. Out they go.
We got our Ottawa Sens out there.
Traditional black. Central York in their white. Going from right to left. Sens going left to right. Let's start the game. A birthday shout out to Avery Wojcik, who's 17 today.
Yep. We did a lot of singing in that one song. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around will soon make us women and men. So anyway, yeah, she turned big 1-7 this morning. So I said, hey, nothing better than getting a W for your team today. So
yeah. And we have Cam Garcia between the pipes today, coming off a strong performance last weekend against the mighty Etobicoke Dolphins as we kept them to 2-0.
The girls really sort of got one together with Brampton, Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of good Wi-Fi or signal. I couldn't get the highlights together, but Chloe scored a couple.
It was good to get a win.
Yeah, very good to get the win, and we'll see how they do against Central York today and then Leaside tomorrow, right?
You hate putting in 1,000 kilometers and coming away with no points, right?
Yeah, not good.
So, looking forward to this game.
Big shout out to our fans and obviously Michigan State, Minnesota, New York State, Toronto, obviously at home in Ottawa here, still digging out.
Nova Scotia, Canton.
Yep, everywhere. It's a good thing this game landed today and not tomorrow. Well, we have a game tomorrow, but obviously a big game for all of Canada tomorrow, starting at 8:10, right?
That's right. Apparently, we can be served alcohol.
Supposedly.
At 6 in the morning.
What an amazing premiere we have, Takes away speed cameras and lets us drink from 6:30 onwards.
Maybe we can practice our basket weaving.
Exactly. We're supposed to be apolitical, but I'm like, oh my goodness. If there was an election tomorrow, God, he'd probably win by landslide.
Yeah. Well, nobody's perfect.
No, except for your two broadcasters, this lady voice of the Sens, of course, So anyway,
present company
exactly.
Accepted.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the Central York team played EO yesterday and didn't come out with a W, right? So
there was a lot of
rumor on the street.
We were at Richcraft yesterday. Ivy refed a couple of games, and then the Sens U15 team was playing EO in a playdown game. They lost a tight one, 4-3. The U18 Stars were playing Carleton Place, so teams that Ivy had played on previously. She knew a lot of girls, and she actually did the music funny for that game. And at the same time, there was a junior game going on. So I was back and forth watching. And Anna Ryu from EO, their goalie, had a very good game yesterday. So,
what was the eventual score?
I believe it was 2-1.
2-1, okay.
At the end of the day, so.
I will say, when we played Central York last time, the ice sheet was really small, really benefited them because they're a good skating team, right? So,
yeah. So yeah, this team is characterized by a lot of smallish, speedy, skilled forwards. very strong team game. I know the last time we played them, they really worked the back door to their benefit, and it caught us early. We weren't paying attention, but I know that I remember Cam caught up to it pretty fast, and she was arriving on time, by halfway, towards the end of the first period anyway.
Yeah, I think we had them, right? Like we were almost like tied, and then they just sort of pulled away in the last little bit, right? So.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what the girls got today. So it's been a while since we played. Well, one whole solid week.
Yeah, they've been playing well lately.
Exactly.
So I'm sure if they start on time, they'll give these Central New York Panthers a run for their money.
And no changes to our lineup. We have a full lineup today, right? So everyone's back from the DL.
Back up now.
I know. Switchy.
We'll have Naomi Chambers with Chloe Martineau and Charlie Danks, with Hazer and Bosomworth starting on D, and Cam Garcia between the pipes. The Hazer. Taylor Bosomworth. The Boz. Naomi Chambers. Always reliable. The speedy Chloe Martineau. And the cagey Charlie Danks.
Cam Garcia. Here we go.
Cam Garcia.
All right, Tim, here we go. IT issues sort of straightened out for C for now. Who knows?
All right, well, you never know, eh?
You never know.
Technology
and gremlins. So, okay, we got the Danks line starting with Martineau and Naomi Chambers. And Hazer and Shannon. Oh, they're good.
And we are set for action here. They lean in for the face-off, and it goes back to Deckers at the Central York blue line. She misses a pass cross ice looking for Janowski, so that'll go for icing.
Pretty quick icing
an early offensive zone face-off for the Sens.
I've learned a lot of commentating listening to the Olympics over the last 2 weeks, right? So, yeah.
We'll try and do our best. We'll rise to the occasion. Chipped in behind the net. Martineau on it first, with help from Danks. Knocked off her stick to Deckers. Deckers will rim it around. Bosamworth will keep it in. And it's chipped off a stick and out.
Goes out.
And both teams will change. They want to get their legs under them to start the period.
And we got the vet line out there. Lexi, Kira Kiley, and Olivia Wallace.
Kiley, Wallace with Shannon and Frisian back there. Off the face-off. Hatum driving the net. Save by Sanford. Back shot into the goalie, and Sanford.
That's almost looks like we have a face-off play going. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that face-off play.
Lexi Hatum drove around the outside.
Like that against Central York. I seem to remember, right off the draw. Came up the circle and popped one in.
And back to Frisian at the point. Chipped in. Hits Kira Kiley on its way to the net. And now Van Berkel will move it up with a pass through center. Picked off by Frisian. And Kiley tried to hit Wallace at the blue line. Wallace now at center. Makes a move. It's knocked off her stick. And Hatum gets the shoot in. And Ottawa changes as Chevrier and Glynn head out there. As they fight for it, Van Berkel will take over for Central York. She tries to feed it up, and it skips out. Hubbard back to pick it up. And Chevrier up on the play, chips it off of Shapira's stick. And now Triffin knocked off her stick, and Wojcik will take away, the birthday girl. Central York now on the half boards. Martone with it. Martone and Shapiro working it, working a cycle. Triffin back to the blue line. Talskin trying to keep it in. They do. Now Wojcik steals it away from Martone, and it goes in behind the net. And Hubbard chips it up along the boards as Central York changes up their D, gets some fresh legs out there. And it's chipped out in front, shot to Martone, point blank in front.
Not a good way for the birthday girl to start that off. Not good.
Well, Sens got caught in their zone. They were tired, and they coughed up the puck. And just like that, Central York, 1-0 lead. They're talking it over. One nothing is no problem. Mordanis with it now at the blue line. Chips it in behind Danks. Bosamworth gets there. Rims it. Up on the half boards. Here comes Taylor Bosamworth. A nice pass to speedy Chloe Martineau through neutral into the offensive zone now. Finds McDonald, shot saved by Sanford. Tipped in another shot. And now chipped up and out. McDonald cross ice to Martineau and dumped in Danks now on there. Danks gets there first, leaves it for Martineau, whose stick is lifted by Ordanis. And it goes cross ice. Frisian is up on the play, keeps it in. And they fight to keep it in. Central York will regroup with a cross ice pass. Turned over at center to Lexi Hatum, who tries to bust in through the middle. And Minor will take over for Central York. Chipped off the boards. Looking for Lewington. Chipped up. Paisley now gets the zone. Paisley with it. Tries to chip it through Chambers. It's blocked. And Kiley flips it past to Hatum. Goes off her stick, but she manages the shot. And in a rebound, Kira Kiley, as the Sens are getting their chances.
They are.
As Jamie Sanford is coming up big for Central York early in this game.
That was definitely a good shift by, Lexi's had a couple good looks so far.
And off the face-off. Behind the Central York net. And pass picked off by Wheeler and chipped up. And now Kira Kiley fighting for it with Pack. Kira Kiley comes away with it. And now off the boards to Hatum. It's kept in. Van Berkel now circling. Shapira with it now. Skating across the top of the circle with a shot. Blocked by Wheeler in front and then chipped out. So that line is working well for Central York so far early. And now Glynn chips it in. Out in front, shot. Oh, Glynn again with a point blank shot. And Sanford had to be sharp. And then here comes Central York. Martone trying to get to the middle. She's turned away by Hayes. And now here's where you got to watch the front of the net. Martone is sneaking in. And an overload on the right side. Shot goes in towards Garcia, chipped into the back of the net. Hayes now. Pass up to Chevrier. It's not backed in by Minor. Hayes will skate it now. Pass up the middle to Wojcik, who gets the blue line. Has Chevrier going to the net. Shot into the corner and out as Ordanis finds Johnson. And a nice play by Frigian. And here comes Chloe Martone all the way through. And she threads the needle through the 5-hole. And Chloe Martino with a burst of speed. And just like that, James.
1-1.
1-1. Don't go to sleep when Chloe Martino's on the ice.
He is on fire.
So you'll miss something exciting. As I was alluding to, 1-0, no problem, James.
Exactly.
All right, face-off won by Ottawa. Shannon over to Frigian. Frigian through center. And Marno with it again now. She's watched by 5 Panthers. It's chipped in. Martineau on the puck, chips it back in. Tailsnick will go rim it around up to Ordanis, and they are sneaking players up over the red line. So we got to watch it. Ordanis now 2-on-1 developing. Shot saved by Garcia, and the rebound cleared away by Charlie Danks, who was Johnny on the spots.
Excellent defensive play.
Bailed out the D there. After a fine save by Cam Garcia. Here comes the Panthers again. Clark with it. She's rubbed out by Hubbard. Janowski now with it. And behind, she's rubbed out by Wheeler. Kiley now digging for it. Janowski loses her skates. Lewington keeps it in. And Janowski pays Kira Kiley back the favor. And puck comes out into the neutral zone. Lewington now will dump it in. Garcia out to stop it up, to gain possession. And Wheeler will take it up on her backhand. Up to Hatum. Cross ice. Dump back in by Lewington. And Garcia stops it up. Up on the half boards are battling for it. Kept in at the blue line. And the puck bounces around. And now Naomi Chambers with a pass up to Glynn through center. Glynn gets the zone as York is chasing. Minor checking her up against the boards. And Van Berkel tries a cross-ice pass. Wallace will keep it in. The puck again bounces around. And Wojcik with it now. Wojcik behind the net, looking for options. Wojcik still with it. Cross ice. Over to Hayes. Hayes flips one in towards the net. Bounces around. Wojcik again with it, controlling it. Wojcik shot. And Sanford with the save. Glove save.
Girls are
Good
buzzing.
action.
Girls are buzzing.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing when you get a goal, all of a sudden legs feel a little lighter.
Yeah. Danks will lean in against Shapira here. Won by Danks. Back to Wallace. Wallace on the half boards, back to Danks. Danks leaves it to Wallace. Wallace into Martineau. Shot just past the net. Wallace keeps it in. And Cody will go back for it. Danks attacking her. Martineau helping out. Shapira up on the half boards to Wallace. Wallace chips it back in. And Hayes will dump it back in as Ottawa goes for a change. Talesnick now carries it up. And she's separated from the puck. And now it's back in. Shot. Blockers into the core, into the half boards to Chevrier. Paisley tries to get the zone. And Bosomworth is up on the play to cut it off. And Chevrier will circle back. D-to-D regroup off of Chevrier's skate and into the York zone. Chevrier applying some pressure on the forecheck. Johnson rims it around to Paisley. Kept in by Chevrier. She falls and gets some help from Lily Shannon, who moves up to chip it in, and Janowski will take it over. And they bang around at center. And
hell of an Ella.
Frigin makes a move, chips it in deep. Paisley will pick it up. Tries to chip it by McDonald. Frigin is up on the half force to keep it in. And the puck chips over Shannon's stick. And Zara was up there. Clark keeps it in. And chipped up to Brooklyn. She'll race for it. Frasca moves the puck to Pack. Pack watched by, blocked by Wojo. Van Berkel's shot as Pack left to drop the pass and the shot was blocked. And this is their line that's been pressuring us, and now Martineau gets the puck deep. Just waiting for some help. Frasca now up off the boards, tries to get it out. Pack does get it out as she flops at the blue line. And puck in towards the net. Chambers was watched. Van Berkel will rim it around as Ottawa gets a change. Bosomworth to Hayes, to Chambers, into the zone. Chambers now scanning, surveying. Hayes up on the play. Centered.
No one there.
Nobody there. And Ordanis tries to get it out. She's watched closely by Bosomworth, who's up on the play. Now there's a break. Tryfin going for it. Hayes chips it off of her stick and comes away with the puck. Up to Hatum, who has great speed through the neutral zone. Hatum going wide, protecting the puck on Cody. Stops up, waits at the half boards. Martone pushes her off the puck. Shapira now with it. Chips it up to the awaiting Kira Kiley, but follows up, and now they're on the attack. Shapira with it now to Triffin. Shot wide of the net. On the half force to Hatum. Hatum will cradle it and then dish it off to Kira Kiley. Kiley to Wallace. Kiley going to the net. Wallace to the net.
Almost.
Almost, as
the pace is furious here.
Sanford made the save. York changing. Clark up on the play, shouldered by Shannon. Lewington now, protecting the puck. Back to Janowski. Shot, blocked in front, and out comes Wallace. Cross-ice pass over to Glenn. She's pushing to the boards by Clark. Lewington now chips it up. Picked up, recovered by Chevrier with the pass over to Wheeler. Wheeler now turns up the boards, chips it up. And Paisley keeps it in. Paisley now looking to make a pass. She's bumped off the puck by Tessa Hubbard. Now Johnson getting the zone, looking for Van Berkel as the puck slips into Cam Garcia, who takes no chances and gets the
fast
face-off.
and furious, back and forth,
Hard
and
to
forth,
keep up.
back
We're
and
at
forth.
7:21.
I'm getting tired just watching it. Jeez.
1-1. Oh, one off the face-off. Back to Minor. Minor tries to hit the net with a shot. It just goes wide. Johnson now with it for York. Looking for options. She's watched by Hubbard. It's chipped in behind. On it quickly is Johnson in front. And a weak shot into Cam Garcia, who is paying attention and gets a save.
Well, Central York can buzz too, eh, when they want to.
They're
growling.
Speedy
They're growling.
skill forwards.
Yeah.
They can protect the puck and they can skate. Chipped up and out. Tailsnick rims it back in. Garcia stops it up. Hayes will pick it up. She's watched by Van Berkel. Van Berkel in her skates. Protects the puck. She's against Martineau. They both fall. And it's chipped back to the point. Shot saved by Garcia, who was up aggressive on the play on the top of the paint.
Tell you, when we need that, we got to get those pucks out when we have those chances, right? They're doing well at keeping it in at the blue line.
It's the details that make the difference, eh, James?
Yep.
And off the face-off, Shapira is thrown out. And they figure out Triffin will take it. One back. Shapira into the corner. Watched by Boisomworth. Up to the point to Frasca. Frasca tries to change the angle, but has her pocket picked by Naomi Chambers. Chambers with a tomb coming up. Chambers tried a backhand to the net. Shot by Kylie into the corner. This line has been buzzing. Naomi Chambers cycled back to Kylie, out to the front, into a sea of sticks. And Shapira tries to cross-ice pass to Martone. Martone with Frigin to beat. Tries to go around her. Oh, and she was watched by Shannon, and Martone got a stick on it, but the save by Garcia.
Maybe the ice is like that Milano ice, you know what I mean? A little bouncy, a little soft, a little slushy.
Face off in the Ottawa zone here, James. Lazaro waved out. Johnson will move in. Wallace, as the puck trickles into Cam Garcia for a face-off. And equipment repairs by Avery Wojcik here as Wojo.
Oh my gosh, what do you think, it's your birthday or something, kid? Come on, let's go.
Ties up her neck protector and will take the face-off against Johnson. Oh, and they try the wraparound, and it's out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn now ships it out, hits the official. And Johnson will circle back in. Johnson with it now. Leaves it for Urdanis. It's chipped past the net. Now, and a dangerous play in from Urdanis to Johnson. Johnson picks it up back to the point. Walking the line. It's Decker. Shot in, misses the net. Urdanis will pick it up. Urdanis cycling it in behind, trying to give and go. Minor's up on the play now. Shot. Blockered. Another save by Garcia.
God, it's like we're scrambling around. Like, don't know what we're doing.
York
The
was
defensive
buzzing
zone
on the
there.
play.
That looked like 80% of the USA-Canada women's game there.
Leaning in, Hubbard. Ship it out to Martineau. One to beat. Martineau now on Cody. And a good stick by Cody. Stops that. Hubbard now up on the play. Back to Martineau. Chopped off first stick by Janowski. Janowski in now. Chipped by her. Janowski now in behind the net as we're chasing. There we go. We got to stop chasing. Heels to the goalie, ladies.
Exactly.
Heels to the goalie.
A lot of chasing going on.
.442 to play in the first. Tied 1-1 here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex in beautiful downtown Canada. Off the face-off, Paisley tries to get it back. It leaves the zone. Clark will speed back for. She has Frasca with her, and watched by Emerson McDonald. It's chipped up. Kylie now. As Bosomworth chips it up past Lewington, and Frasca's up on the play. Batum now with it, working it back for some possession. Bosomworth to Hayes. Hayes now to the red line and in. And now Hayes will pick it up in Ottawa's zone. She'll regroup. Van Berkel watching her. Up to Kylie. Kylie will chip it in. Ottawa will go for a change. Hayes up on the play. She's up against Frasca. They tangle each other up. And out comes Minor with it to Van Berkel. Van Berkel through center. Van Berkel trying to protect the puck. She's knocked off the puck and flopped. And Chambers will see two for that.
I would say that was a bit of a dive. Wow.
There's a lot of that kind of going on. So
I know. Okay, well, we'll see what the Central York power play looks like.
Probably some decent puck movement. Frigid and Shannon, Wojcik and Glynn on the PK. Nice clear by Wojcik. Sanford will stop it up and set it up for her teammates. Lazaru chips it off the boards through center, and Frigid is up on the play. Lazaru now up on the play.
Oh, that's got to get out. We got to get that out.
It's kept in, and Frigid with it now. As she works to evade, and the puck goes into the corner. Chipped in behind. Janowski, watched by Shannon. Paisley with it now, scanning, looking for options. Up on the half board, she keeps it. Over to Lazaru. Lazaru now. Over to Minor. Back to Deckers. As they try and center it. And
twice. Oh, Brooke
Glynn tries to clear it.
There we go.
And now Wojcik does the job. They get the clear and the change. Wallace will step out with it, with Charlie Danks. And here comes Central York. Van Berkel through center. Gets the zone, trying to go wide. Stops up at the boards. Curls and finds Ordanis. And they look for the bumper. There's a nice give and go play. Looking for the bumper. Pack now. Down Main Street. Shot. Saved by Garcia. Shaw saw all the way as Pack shoots the bear.
She skated the seam there, and like the sea opened up wide open, right?
Take what they give you, I always say. Telskin back, walking the blue line. Over to Van Berkel, back to Telskin. Telskin now to Cody. Cody walking in. She was looking for Van Berkel for the one-timer, but a good stick by Ottawa cleared it into the corner. Pack with it now, circling away, trying to skate away from Hubbard. And now out in front, penalty is over, and here comes Chloe Martineau. She chips it by Cody and goes to the net. Shot. Oh, stick save by a poke check by Sanford. And puck goes back into the neutral zone. Bosomworth with it now. Gets center. Has Chevrier at the blue line. Trying to work it to her forehand. It's knocked off her stick, and Martone will try and clear it out. It's kept in by Hayes. Martone loses it to Martineau, but gets it back. And cross ice pass to Shapira. She falls. No penalty on the play. Bosomworth now. Up through center. Shapiro with it. Chips it into the Ottawa zone. Ottawa will go back. While York gets a change. Ottawa also
not good.
missed pass there. Johnson up on the play. Tries to get to the middle. Watched by Bosomer. Save by Cam Garcia as Lazarou was up on the play.
We are lucky.
And Cam read it perfectly for the save there. 34.7 seconds left in the first period. Tied at ones here. The Tony Graham Recreation Complex in beautiful downtown Canada. Central York up against your Ottawa Sens. Wojcik now with it. In behind the net. Rims it around. And now Hatum with it. Finds Frigin up at the blue line. And puck is turned over in the neutral zone. Or in the York zone. Now they battle for it at center. McDonald and Shannon up on the play. Wojcik now goes cross ice to Frigin. Frigin, she's watched by Jordanis, and she makes the smart play with a wide dump in, and that'll end the first period as we have a 1-1 tie on our hand, James.
1-1 tie. A bit of a barn burner already.
Some good action
Love
here.
it.
Some good fine play by the Ottawa goalie.
Where's our shots guy?
For them. 14-9 were shots for the Panthers.
14-9, yeah. Active first period. All right, we'll see everyone in 12 minutes.
Nice song. as they're ready to roll. Central York.
All right, here we go. We are back live.
Long in their room there.
So here we go once again. Start of the second period.
After an exciting first period, let's see what the second period brings us here, James.
Let's see if we can match the intensity.
And Deckers through center. Janowski with it now. She's watched by Danks. Up through the red line. Ice is a little sticky here. Hayes goes behind. She's watched by Paisley. Comes away around the ice. In through the blue, across the blue line, in through center. And Ottawa will pick it up. Danks does. At the blue line, she has Martineau with her. Martineau now looking for room. Puck goes back to Hayes. Over to Bosenworth. Shot in. And a save by Amy Sanford. To start the second period, 1922. And a face-off in the York zone. Panthers out shooting the Sens that first period. I think 14-9.
Yeah.
Yep. And back to Shannon. She changes the angle, shoots it. And Sanford with the save.
Wally right on the doorstop.
2 stops.
Hey, we have to give a special shout out to Coach Kat, who's once again is still in Milano. I heard rumors that she was at the men's game last night.
It's the penultimate day.
The penultimate day. Everyone wants her
coming
job.
to a close tomorrow.
Exactly.
And Kylie chips it around. The back of the net. Hatum picks it up. Tries to get the cycle going, and Van Berkel breaks that up. Cody now chips it up to Pack. Back to Cody. 2-on-1 forming here. Shot. Van Berkel with the shot. And just like that, a fast start.
I think the same thing happened in the first period, right? They got a goal in the first minute and a bit.
With Van Berkel with the snipe on the 2-on-1. And now we'll need a response here. Glenn up to Chevrier, who's going wide on Frasca. Frasca watching her. Wojcik moves it back to Hubbard. He chips it back in, and Pack will come out with it. Johnson steered into the corner by Wheeler. Wheeler now with it. Chips it up through center. And 2 Sens going for it. Chevrier out to try to center it to Wheeler. Couldn't find the handle. And Tessa Hubbard steps up to keep it in. And a cross ice clear that should go for icing, James. And it does, so.
Wow, we just needed a stick in the crease there.
Yeah. Yeah, good opportunity there. Actually, we've had a few good opportunities where we just failed to connect, right?
Just got to keep it going.
So, Danks leans in. Face-off goes into the corner. Martineau centers it. And it goes through some skates to Martone. Audrey Martone through center to Shapira. Shapira tries a wide-angle shot. Hits the side of the net, and she picks up her rebound. Back to the point. Puck is chipped into the corner. Martone on it. Circling the wagon. Down Main Street shot. Saved by Garcia. And
again, Charlie
Danks.
From the
Charlie Danks got the stick.
Jumping.
Some great positioning by Charlie Danks. And there's another ice call coming.
Like a little bit of confusion on our side in the defensive zone there.
So that's twice that Charlie Danks bailed out.
Yep, exactly.
Bailed us out by clearing the rebound, just simply by being in the right spot.
Right
James.
place, right time. Yeah.
You know? Good hockey IQ. Chipped into the corner by Kylie. Deckers picks it up and rims it around to Triffin. She turns and fires it out. And puck chips
is in the penalty box.
Into the penalty box.
Puck wants a little rest too. You know, a little 2-minute.
Those Ottawa Senator pucks, they get a workout. Kira Kiley leading in now. Lazarou up on the play, clears it. Out. Kiley.
Here we go. Lexi's
Platoon
gone.
now going wide with some speed, trying to bust in. And a good stick by Minor to push her away. Knock the puck away. Chambers now into the corner to Kiley. To Hatum on the half boards. And Johnson will take it away. She clears across ice into the corner. Chambers will get there. Chambers trying to clear it. It's kept in. Billy Shannon will go back for it. And send it along to Ella Frigid. Frigid now back against the grain to Chambers. It's kept in. This is dangerous stuff here. And off of Kiley. Off her skate, she gets the blue line. Watched by Cody. A wide angle shot that goes up and over and kept in by Wallace. Tausnick rims it around. Paisley now chips it up. The alley-oop. It's a high stick. And Janowski will touch it, and it'll come back into the Central York zone. Well, the neutral side of the Central York zone. Bojo in, wins it to the half board, just chip back to the D, and Paisley up on it. She'll knock it in and then flop to the ice. And then Hubbard rims it around. Wallace chips it up and out. Frasca will go back to recover. Stops up at the blue line and shoots it back in. Tessa Hubbard quickly behind the net to recover it. And she's watched. And Lewington with a quick shot there. Janowski now. Janowski with it. She's pushed into the boards by Wheeler, and then Glenn will take over. She has Wallace with her. Wallace at center, going wide. Has Glenn go into the net. Wallace shot. Oh, saved. Wallace picks up the rebound. Back to Hayes. Chipped off her stick. And she gets in Van Berkel's way. And Wallace will pick it up. She has Martineau streaking across the blue line. It's chipped off her stick into the zone where Clark and Frasca will battle. Danks now back to the point. Bosenworth changes the angle. Pass over to Hayes. Shot in. Off of a pad into the corner. Danks now. Danks still with the puck. And this line has been given.
Yes!
Oh, shot saved by Sanford. Point blank by Chloe Martineau. This line has been having their way with the Central New York Panthers today, so they're doing a good job here. Hayes back to the point. Hayes, stutter step. Bosenworth takes a step, shot. It's chipped down and past the net. Danks back up top to the point. Hayes tries to clear it in, and Pack will take over. And the pass up to Johnson. Johnson gets a blue line over, tries to hit Van Berkel. And now, Martineau almost picked Martone's pocket there and was off to the races. And now, Kira Kiley. Decker's with it now. Deckers chips it in off the boards. Bosenworth will pick it up. Rims it around. Chevrier back to Bosenworth. Bosenworth will reverse it to Hayes. She's watched by Triffin. Shapira now. Back to the point. Puck changes directions on its way in. Cleared into the side of the net by Garcia. Decker's now quick shot saved by Garcia into the corner. Up on the play is Minor, keeps it in as Central York had us running around there, and rebound finds its way in front as Ottawa was a little disorganized there, and
quite disorganized.
It's a 3-1 lead. So it's we go from having them on their heels in their zone but not capitalizing to down on this end. We come down and what happens. So We just got to keep our wits about us and capitalize here. 3-1.
Yeah, we're looking a little fragile in our own zone, I have to say. I don't know.
Wojcik waved out. Hatum will take it. Wins it back. Lazarou now will try and split the D. Tailsnick wins it around. Willie Shannon gets there first. But Lazarou with it now. Shot. Saved by Garcia. And then chipped through. As
what is going on?
we're letting them get into good shooting positions out there.
This is what happened last time we played them, right? We had them, and then we didn't, right?
Yeah.
It's like same thing.
Yeah, they're a quick strike team, right? So Wally going back there to give Cam a little love. Great teammate. And now Wallace with it through center. Ordanis now going the other way. She has Lazarou with her. Watched by Chambers. And now save by Garcia off a shot by Ordanis. Wallace with it now. Tries to go cross ice. That pass is blocked but does get out. And Chambers will beat Frasca to the puck. And a centering pass to Paisley through the blue line. Tries to go through Wheeler. Wheeler does a good job getting the puck off her, but Lazarou follows up. Chambers with it now. The pass tried to find Martineau, who's going the wrong way. And now Martineau has it with some speed, making them turn. Martineau now driving the net, shot by Martineau, saved by Sanford. Puck comes out. Hayes will pick it up. Back to Bosamworth. Over to Danks. Off of her. Backhanded in. Martineau. She's hooked by Decker. No call on the play.
How's that not a penalty?
Paisley now with it. Van Berkel tries to go through Bosamworth. No dice. Pack with it now. Tries a cross-ice pass. Picked off by Martineau. But Cody chipped it off her stick, and Danks now will chip it in. Cody now has Pack, but tries a cross-ice pass. McDonald blocked it momentarily, and now Lily Shannon is up on the play. Kept in. Batum to Kylie. They chip it towards the net. And it's picked up by Tailsnick and chipped out. Through center now, Hatum gives it to Frigin. Up on the blue line, rims it around. Tailsnick gets there first. And looking for the cross-ice pass to Martone, who was cherry-picking up at the blue line.
That was just stupid.
Wheeler will go for a senseless push into the boards there. She'll sit for 2 or less. Cannot be doing that.
No, not when they're down 4-1. I was like, wow, not anytime. That was just pointless.
Well, out of the frying pan into the
something like that, yeah.
The fryer here. On the PK. Did a good job killing the first penalty. Oh, good stick by Wallace there to get the puck out, and that'll make Central York regroup. Wojcik now. Deckers as they try and get themselves organized here. And that pass read by Hayes, who steps up and chips it in. Decker's trying to get it out. Just watched by Wallace. Decker's now. or Minor to Jovanovski. Jovanovski now in behind the net. Paisley will meet Hayes there for it. Paisley back to Clark, who walks the line. Shot in. Johnson keeps it in. Martone tries to get it around Wojcik. No dice. Johnson with it now. Tried to feed Tryfin cross ice, and Wallace got a stick on it and gets the clear. And Brooklyn. Oh, and here, Danks was almost away to the races there. Martone now. Up with Tryfin. Tryfin trying to leave it there. She's watched by Tessa Hubbard. Hubbard battling for it. On the half boards, Martone now comes away with it. Gives it to Tryfin as they reorganize. 12 seconds left in the penalty here. Cody cross ice looks for the back door. Didn't find it, and here comes Charlie Danks one-on-one.
That's a good penalty kill.
And a good PK by Ottawa.
Let's hopefully get some momentum from this.
And Glenn just fanned on the shot. And Martone tries to feed Pack, but that was read by Ella Frigin. Frigin was tripped on the play. And both officials throw their arm up for that one.
We got a power play. Here we go. Let's see what the Sens power play looks like.
This would be a good time to get one back here, James.
Yep.
Still lots of runway left in this game. 7:39 left in the second. But that was an awful 10-minute period there, or 10-minute sequence for our guys.
Anyway, let's get this back here.
Martineau tries the short side. Blocked by Sanford. Ottawa on the puck. Frigin. To Chambers. Chambers to Martineau. Martineau on the half boards. Back to Frigin. Frigin now. Back to Martineau. He tries the cross-ice pass, but it was picked off by Janowski. Janowski trying to make her way in. And Lily Shannon gets the puck stuck under her foot. Goes for a tumble. And here comes Chloe Martineau now. She flips it in. Charlie Danks. Shakir up on the play now. One-on-one on Frigin. Shapira now. Lazarou. And Ella Frigin takes over for Ottawa. Brooklyn now up the boards. Gets the zone. Continues along, trying to cut in. Shot. Oh, saved by Sanford. Rebound for Danks. Danks shot. Blocked in front by Clark. Ottawa keeps it in. Bosomworth with it now. Over to Wojcik. Wojcik to Danks. A good stick by Lazarou. And now Shapira going wide. Gives it up to Wojcik. Wojcik, who finds Wallace, who chips it in. Has Toom going. Toom off her backhand. And then cleared out. Here Kylie now galloping through neutral zone. Gets the zone. Shot. Saved by Sanford. York trying to get out. Cody now with it. Cross ice pass over to Tryfin. Tryfin clears it. Van Berkel tries to pick it up. She's watched by Hubbard. Hubbard takes her down. And Wheeler is out now. Chips it up and in. And now Central York pack with it into the corner, watched by Hayes. Deckers down to Van Berkel, out in front to Pack. Shot is chipped off a stick and out.
That was a good stretch of play there, like 4 minutes or so without a whistle. But still, 4-1, 4-1. Power play had a couple chances there too, right?
Shot off the face-off, point blank by Van Berkel. Saved by Cam Garcia. Van Berkel will lean in against Danks. One back, rimmed around to Pack.
It's a set play, eh? See that play?
Yeah. Rimmed around. Bosamworth races with Pack. Pack bumps her off the puck. Makes the play to Johnson. Around the back of the net. And Van Berkel falls and puck gets cleared up. Miner back for it, watched by Chambers. Puck now chipped through the neutral zone. Garcia flips it over to Lily Shannon as the official went for a spill at center. And now there is an offside here.
Oh, that was close.
3:59 left to play in the second period. And Central York now up 4-1. One back to Phrygian. Phrygian to Lily Shannon. She chips it into the zone and it makes its way to Jamie Sanford, who gets the face-off.
Well, 4-1. We need to get one here before the start of the third period, and the end of the second here.
If for nothing else, to put some pop in our step. Puck chipped out. A long pass to Lewington. Phrygian will take over. She'll regroup with Lily Shannon. Janowski checking. Paisley knocks the puck off of the Ottawa player's stick, and Shannon will go back to retrieve it. Shannon now up on the boards, goes off of Chevrier's stick, and it's kept in by Central York. Phrygian now. Pass to Glenn. Chipped out to the blue line, kept in by Clark. Phrygian now. Battling with Wojcik. Centered, out in front. On the backhand, saved by Garcia. Rebound comes out. Another save by Garcia. And Glenn now racing for it. Tries to chip it ahead on Clark. That's offside.
Still, I say we're pretty scrambling in our defensive zone, right? Like it just looks like very disjointed, you know. Like I know they're a good puck movement team, but
we're running around a little bit. So one back. Deckers now flips it up, alley-oop into the corner. Hubbard back to get it. Little shoulder fake. Chips it up to Kylie. And they work to get it out, but don't. Kylie with it now. Getting lots of interference. And Wallace. Kylie blockered into the corner. Kylie up on the puck over to Wallace. Hayes up on the play. 2 to play in the second. And a cross ice pass.
That goes, it'd be ice.
Goes all the way down.
So.
And it will go for icing. I think it was a bit of a lucky icing there.
Oh, Johnny Cash. Oh, DJ Julie loves Johnny
An addition to the playlist.
Exactly. Hello. Time keep dragging on. What do you think? I'll pull some prison.
And McDonald out to Hayes. Hayes now waiting, rims it around. Clark will pick it up and chip it up. Jordanis and Martin will pick it up. Keep it in. Hayes now on the half force. Centers it. Johnson will pick it up. Jordanis. Kept in by Bosamworth. Bosamworth at the puck at the blue line now. They fight for it. Comes out of a crowd and regrouped by Central York. And they chip it out. With a minute left to play in the period. Bosamworth back for it. Pass up to Hayes. Up to Martineau, and Chambers with it now, breaking in. Shot into the glove of Jamie Sanford, who tried to
almost
keep it
last
going.
minute of the second period here.
Oh, off to face off. Dangerous chance. Wojcik now with it, controlling it. Frigin, shot, quick shot. Pad save by Sanford. Chambers now trying to cycle it to Wojcik. Glenn back to the point, but Ella Frigin had moved to the middle of the blue line there. Frigin avoiding Martone. 33 seconds left. Chipped out. Chambers will race for it. As they close in on the puck. Shapiro now with it. She loses it to Wojcik. 15 seconds. Shot by Wojcik into the glove of Sanford. She leaves it for her teammate. Chevrier now. With 3 seconds left.
And
well,
the girls got a bit of an uphill battle here.
We lost that. We lost that.
We lost that period, definitely.
We outshot them 13-9.
We outshot them 13-9, but unfortunately, the stat that really matters is 3-1.
4-1.
4-1, yeah.
Well, so to tell you that Avery and I were planning on driving back after and going shopping and getting Starbucks for free.
And we're back. Start of the third.
Whoops, sorry about
Down
that.
4-1.
Tim was eating the best French fries in all of Ottawa.
Just having a
Little
discussion.
intermission. Here we go.
With Central York dad. We're getting a shout out from some of the Central York parents for our broadcast, so that's always nice to hear. We're
Yeah,
happy
it
to
is
do
always.
Try to have fun with it. Puck is up through center, cleared into the Ottawa zone, and that'll go for icing.
Because, you know, we tell it like it is, right? In this broadcast booth, we tell it like it is. Coaches, you know, they have to be liars and stealers, right, all the time. But in the broadcast booth, we can just do what we need to
give
do.
credit where credit's due.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep it real. Come on,
Shannon,
little
back
equalizer.
to the
Here we go.
point. Saved by Sanford, and here comes Central York. Ship it in deep. Lily Shannon will get there first. Up to Wallace. Shannon over to Frigin. Frigin back to Shannon. Van Berkel is checking. Puck comes down into the Central York zone, and Clark wins the race. Kira Kiley, and that'll go for icing.
You know, the game of hockey is an interesting game because even on that second period, the Sens outshot the growling Panthers. The Panthers bit more than, so.
Well, it's what you do with what you have.
Exactly, yep.
Into the corner, Pack pins Shannon. Shannon now, giving it back to her. Chipped out. And Lexi hits him with some speed. Shot. Oh, just barely missed the corner. Wojtek up on the play. Rims it in. Clark back for it. Chips it up and out and past everybody. And that'll go for icing. Van Berkel up against Glenn. Goes into the Central York corner, centered by Chevrier. Knocked back to Van Berkel. Tryfin. Up on the play is Martone. She's pushed down by Wheeler. And Glenn will take it through center. Chips it by Shapira. In behind. Wojtek to Clark. To McDonald and in to the netto. And Glenn gets a bit of a rough
Glenn was in the
there.
blue paint. She was in the blue
Cody.
paint. I'd like to see RD do more of that, actually, to be honest.
Get out of here.
That was clean, It wasn't like dirty. It's just like, hey, you're not going to do that again. The bump. A bump on Brookie G.
And now Charlie Danks waved out. Chloe Martineau will cycle in against Johnson. And they'll do it again. What is it that you like to say at this time?
Pardon me?
What is it like to say at these times? What do you like to say at these times? Drop the puck?
Exactly. Just drop the puck.
Out in the middle, they fumble around for it. Lazarou with it. Jordanis helping out. Back to Lazarou, and Bosomworth headed her off with the pass. Johnson now circling back. Danks picks her pocket. Cross ice pass.
Use the boards.
As they use the boards, and that'll be
That's
icing.
I'm fully convinced the girls haven't played enough pool as they were growing up because that's an easy bank shot. You know what I mean?
The indirect pass.
Direct
It's your
passes,
friend.
yep. Totally your friend. If you give it, you'll get it back. You know where it's going.
a touch play. And cycled into the corner. Danks has it. And they lose it out in front. Martineau helping out. Picks it up on the wing. To center. She's watched by Paisley, but she manages to chip it in as Ottawa gets a change. Decker's now up to Lewington. Lewington to Janowski. Paisley now in on it. Has Janowski going to the net. She's watched by Frigin. Out in front. Puck bounces around. Too many bouncing pucks in front of that net, and no mistake made in front. As the puck went to an open Central York player. I think it might have been Paisley. But
Bouncy, bounce.
yeah, well, like the pool room balls on a break, Jim. They're all over the place. And rimmed in. 5-1 now, 16 to play in the third. Frigin into the corner. Puck comes back to Frigin. She reverses sides over to Chambers. Chambers tries to get it out, and it goes by Frasca. She'll go back for it. Watched by Chambers. And Hatum. The puck is chipped by Pack. Up and out. Hubbard will recover it. Up to Kylie. Goes off her stick. And now Hatum with it. She tries to cycle it. Picked off by Van Berkel. Van Berkel shot. Oh. And the rebound was there. Cam was going for it.
You do not want to give up the puck to that girl in the neutral zone and with speed.
And Lexi Hatum was going to the net to try and help out. And they had actually a bit of a collision at the goal line there. So. Off the face-off. Referee falls. Ottawa with it. Wallace now going wide on Cody. Stops up, finds Hubbard. Hubbard is watched by Van Berkel. Hubbard has it again for a second. On the half boards, Wojtek. Looking for options. Out to Glenn. Glenn tries to chip it back. Cross ice to the point. Wheeler shot blocked by Pack. Picked up by Wallace. Cycled in behind. Van Berkel will break that up. Chip it up on the half boards. Kept in by Wheeler. Wheeler off to the net. Saved by Sanford. And now Cody.
Power play. We got a power play. Slashing.
Somebody knocked every Wojtek stick out of her hands. With more than 28 pounds of pressure. And we have a power play.
At least 32. Although. All right, well, 14:29 left in the third, you know.
Well, down by 4. You know what? Try and have some fun with it.
Exactly.
Right? Play loose. Thanks now. Back to the point to Hatum. Hatum chips one over to Wojtek. Wojtek towards the net. It's off of Danks into the corner. Danks now recovering with some help from Hatum. Hatum now is brought down by Tryfin, and Wojtek with a shot hits Danks in front. And Ottawa bangs away at it, but it gets cleared. And here comes Taylor Bosomworth, waiting for her buddies to show up. She's watched by Tryfin. The Ottawa door is open over there. Fresca with a pass. Up to Martone. Martone tries to go through her legs and around Frigin, but to no avail. Frasca will try and clear it in, and it's picked up by Frigin. A pass on the side here to Kira Kiley, who tried to hit Chambers. And Martone will go back and regroup. She's watched by Kira Kiley. Rimmed around. Lily Shannon keeps it in. Chloe Martineau now over to Frigian. Frigian walking the line, shot easily stopped by Jamie Sanford. She saw it all the way. Got to get some traffic in there.
Take those eyes away of the goalie, right?
Got to get some dirt on your boots, James.
Dirt on, some snow on the skates. Snow on the skates, as they say. Oh my God, just drop the puck.
Waved out is Naomi Chambers.
A little analytical.
Martineau will win it. Back to Lily Shannon. She waits and feathers a shot in. It's stick saved into the corner by Sanford. Now Chambers walking out of the corner. A good defensive play by Tailsnick. And now Lily Shannon chips it up to Kiley. Kiley trying to break him through. She does. Kiley, oh, and a save by Jamie Sanford, who put her pad down and stopped it from going in. And a blocker save by Sanford and out. And we have
that is it for our power play.
Came close a couple of times. Good opportunity by Kiley there, but a nice...
But we ain't playing horseshoes here. We're not playing horseshoes here, so.
No stop. As they face off into the corner. Clark gets there first, rims it around. Kept in by Hubbard, who lost her footing. And now Chevrier at the corner. She's blocked by Minor from getting in. And Deckers feathers a pass up. Lewington now gets the zone. She trips over one of the Sens players at the blue line there. And they come back out. Race for it. Minor's watched by Chevrier, and she gets help from Janowski. Up to Paisley as the puck starts bouncing off sticks here. Chambers now as the puck rolls off her stick in behind the net. She's watched by Janowski as the Central York team works hard, James, to recover pucks.
You know, I'm very impressed with the Central York team, I have to say. And it's not just because we got kudos as a broadcast team.
Frasca dumps it in. Wheeler will go back for it. Lots of room here, lots of time. She wheels around and
right down the ice
through the middle, and that'll be icing.
No,
they waved it off. Wojcik up on the half boards. Pack will clear it out. Oh, Van Burke will go to the net. Saved by Garcia. Frasca now tries to cycle it down, and Wojcik breaks that up. She's watched by Lazarou. And Van Berkel, two Sens collide there. And the puck is chipped out. As Frasca clears it in, and Central York seem content to just keep it out of their zone here, James. And Hatum tries to bust into the net. Her stick is gobbled up by Johnson. Kiley now working with Hatum on the boards. Hatum trying to bump some space for herself. Hatum now puts Johnson down. They go at each other. Triffin comes in, and they're going after Lexi Hatum here as they take exception to some aggressive play by Lexi Hatum, who is obviously feeling a little frustrated here and taking it out on the opponent. And such is hockey, James.
Yeah,
it's a passionate sport. The blood boils over. Competitors don't like to lose, so. They're figuring it out. And we ended up with two extra, James, it looks like. So I think the net effect here is going to be a power play for 2 minutes.
I think so,
for
yeah.
Central York. Central York on the power play here, James, at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex in beautiful downtown Canada. As they work it to the top of the umbrella, Talsnick to Cody. Cody now protecting the puck, leaves it on the half boards to Pack. Ordanis now over to Van Berkel. Back to Ordanis, shot, hits the side of the net. Back to the point, to Talsnick. Over to Van Berkel. Quick shot, turnaround shot. Rebound comes out in the middle. It's cleared by Ottawa and out. And now Naomi Chambers clears it deep. Van Berkel will take over for Central York. Van Berkel taking ice through the middle, a pass to Martone. Martone now comes back out to reorganize. Lewington to Clark, watched by Chambers. Triffin on the half boards, watched by Chloe Martineau. 3-on-1 on the half boards. Chloe Martineau pushing the puck. Shapira comes out of the corner with it. Back to Lewington. Her shot is blocked by Chambers. Lewington. Over to Clark. Over to Martone. Martone back in behind to a set play out in front. Shot. Saved by Pam Garcia. Nice sequence there.
That'll kill it. That'll kill it.
That'll take care of the penalty. So they are, I don't know, 0 for 3 on the power play. We're doing something right on the PK. Janowski now gets the blue line, trying to work her way in. She pushed aside by McDonald, and now Bosamworth rims it up and out. Minor trying to get it back in past Danks as it bounces around in neutral zone. Mazarua loses it. Janowski on the boards. They battle for it. As Wojtek tries an indirect pass, but it's kept in at the blue line by Janowski. They battle on the boards for it. Wojtek pushes Lazarou off it. And now Paisley with it. Paisley goes against the grain out in front. And off the boards goes Hayes and out. And then Minor rips it back in, and that'll signal a change for Central York Panthers. And here comes Megan Hayes. She chips it up and out.
Where was that to?
And that'll be icing. What?
I'm just going to go stand somewhere else.
Oh yeah, you're not liking it.
Right? What's that? Oh, it's okay. But they like listening to us. They like listening to it. That's going to be hard.
Do they have to add time, maybe?
Lexi can come out.
Well, the fries are pretty good at the canteen, but the hot dogs are even better.
The hot dogs are the best in all of Ottawa. That's what everyone's saying. I mean, you know what you get in amazing live stream commentating, you miss in
Now the coach is saying,
confectionery.
well, so what are you going to have after the game?
Exactly.
Anyway. Okay, I was thinking that too. So Pack will lean in against Wojcik. It's one back. A good stick by Wallace. And then by McDonald. Wallace with it now. Just tries to go inside on Towsnick. And Ordanis gets it out. And Pack checking Frigian as Frigian does get it into the zone. It's moved around to Ordanis and the puck comes out. And Frigian will challenge Pack there for it, and Wojcik will come up with it to Wallace. Wallace at center. And Chevrier just goes offside.
Chevy's a little too keen there. A little too keen, that Chevster.
I always like to say, move the puck to the players ahead of you, right?
We got to headman that puck. Move that puck. Move that puck. Puck moves faster. Puck doesn't get tired. Don't you remember doing that drill in novice?
67s.
Or Adam?
The 67s, maybe the U15 or U18 team?
U18, I think.
Yeah, it's the U18 team. Sitting on the Central York side. Clark. Up to Martone on the half boards. Clark. Her pass is blocked, and Kirkali will race for it. Try and beat Fresca. And now Ottawa with it. Chloe Martineau. Chloe Martineau again. Chloe Martineau. And Chloe Martineau cashes in her second goal of the game, James. As they just simply outworked Central York down behind the goalie and then came out and had a few cracks at it.
Well done, Chloe M.
As Chloe Martineau pulls to the head of the pack and the player of the game candidacy.
She scored 4 of our last 5 goals.
Lazarou up on the play. And her pass picked off by Charlie Danks, who trips over the blue line momentarily and then gets the puck deep. Minor now, up to Ordanis. Ordanis centers it to Lazarou. And that goes off her stick to Wheeler, who moves it up to Danks, who gets it in. Minor again rims it around to Ordanis. Ottawa closes down on it. Now a lead pass to Lazarus. Lazarou. And Wheeler chips it up to Glenn. Gets it over the red line and dumps it in. Glenn dumps it in.
Glenn dumps it in.
And Lewington chasing it, but Towsnick had cleared it in from her side of the red line, so that technically is icing, James.
Technically and informatively, legally, and it just is, exactly. Although, according to our friends down south, legally doesn't really mean anything, right? Supreme Court rulings and all, like whatever.
Whatever they say, don't matter.
Exactly. They're only the Supreme Court after all.
Oh, a long lead pass to Lewington. Lewington now, watched by Bosomworth. She tries to center it to Paisley. It's knocked into the corner. And Hayes will take over. Nice patient pass there up to the speedy Lexi Hatum across the neutral zone and in to Central York zone. Controlling the puck.
Oh, nice try. Nice power move.
Lexi still with it. And now Wojcik with a pass to Bosomworth. Shot. Save with a rebound. And Sanford did leave a little rebound, and Wojcik was going for it. Play to the whistle, they say, James.
Play to the whistle. Well, good. The girls are showing a little bit of spunk at the end here. But too little too late, unfortunately.
Wallace will lean in against Van Berkel. Nope. Van Berkel out. And Pack in. controlled on the half boards. In behind, out to the bumper shot. Oh, Kylie upended there. And now Pack will go wide. She has Lazarou going with her. Shannon roughs her up a little. Van Berkel with a shot. And Garcia was out aggressive on the top of the paint, gobbled that up, no problem.
This is DJ Julie's favorite song, isn't it? Metallica. Yeah, Enter Sandman. We don't need them to sleep anymore. They need to wake up.
Off to face off. Lazarou pushed down. Talsnick tries to keep it in. Puck comes out, and Chloe Martineau's on the ice again. Wallace pushes Van Berkel into the boards. Cody rims it in. Shannon will get there. Pass to Kira Kylie, who chips it out into space, and Martineau is pushed aside by Cody. Cycle down to Wallace. Wallace looking to feed a pass into the middle. And Martone will pick it up. She's bumped off the play by Kira Kylie. Martone calling for the pass. She was offside by a mile there. Back to Martone. Trying to work it to her forehand. She pushed off by Wheeler. Here comes Charlie Danks. Has Chevrier going with some speed. The alley-oop makes it to Chevrier. Coming in. Oh, and a good poke check by Sanford. Ottawa still with it. Oh, trying to for the rib around. Oh, out in front to Chevrier. Danks now up on the play with help from Chevrier. Glynn now. Watched by Shapira and Minor. Goes to Triffin. And now back to Minor. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down 5-2 is Ottawa. But not giving up, James. Still in there.
No, but...
And now Johnson dumps it in. Goes for it. Hayes now. Watched by Ordanis. Puck comes out back to Hayes, who's up from her D position. She chips it in and goes for it. Battling there with Frasca. Frasca chips it up on her backhand to Lazarou and out. And Bosomworth now dumps it back in. With the rim around. Bosomworth up on the play. Wojcik rims it in behind. Frasca will pick it up, keep it going. To Lazarou. And a break now for Lewington. But she put herself offside.
Put herself offside.
As she overskated the puck.
What happened?
Well, Tim, when are we on next? Tomorrow, same time, right? 1 o'clock?
Tomorrow, back here, Tony Graham Recreation Complex against Leaside. Chloe Martineau racing for it.
We beat that play.
Lewington now through center. Trying to go wide on Shannon. Shannon watching her closely. Chloe Martineau back to help out. Paisley with it now. Pass to Cody. Oh, out in front. Good defensive play by Shannon to push Janovsky away. And now Martineau ridden into the boards. As I think the officials just want to go home here, James.
I'm pretty sure, and so do we. And so do we.
Well, so it comes to the end of a 5-2 effort and a win by Central York Panthers.
So if it was a 2-period game, I think it would have been pretty close. But unfortunately, it was a 3-period game.
Well, it's just that 10-minute
mental lapse there.
At the beginning of the second.
33-32 overall shots for us.
So
but
we're there for shots.
At the end of the day, 5 bulge the old twine on their side and only 2 for us. So, but Chloe Martineau got a brace. So anyway, We will see
Two for
everyone.
Chloe Martin, so some bright spots by.
Good bright spots there, you know. Pretty clean game overall, I would have thought. So, yeah, they're a good team, right? They're 5th in the league.
So they're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see everyone tomorrow at 1 o'clock again against Leaside. We probably will not be as clean a game. We'll see everyone tomorrow. And go Canada, go.